The light has returned to the people of Caroni 1975 Limited. Those were the words echoed by Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar as 110 ex-Caroni workers received their leases of land in Penal after 22 years in waiting. Here's Sunalala with the details.
And today we have lived to see light restored. Out of darkness, light has triumphed.
An early Diwali gift for ex-Caroni 1975 Limited workers, as 110 of them finally received their residential land leases after waiting for more than 2 decades. Speaking at the distribution ceremony at the Diplomatic Centre, Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar lamented the time it took to distribute these lands, but noted that nothing comes before its time.
When Caroni Limited was closed in 2003, thousands were left displaced and so felt disheartened. But even through 22 years of waiting, some in faith, some in quiet despair, some who did not live to see this day, their spirits are never ever broke.
But Minister of Land and Legal Affairs Saddam Hosein claimed that lands once promised to the backbone of Trinidad and Tobago's sugar industry were left to rot.
I'm advised in the last 10 years that the EMBDC, under the direction of the last government, halted works on every single site and left it in a state of decay and rot. I am informed and I'm advised that the EMBDC in the last 10 years spent not $1 on one of the sites, but they spent over $100 million in legal fees to hand-pick attorneys by the last government, leaving you without your lands for 22 years.
This is why he said in just 6 months, the new administration has been able to deliver over 300 leases, 200 back in August and 110 in October.
These sites, when we saw them, were very much developed. They could have been given out in a matter of days, weeks or months. But the former administration, because of spite, ill will, malice, refused to give you your lands. But under this government, we give the commitment.
A former Caroni labourer, Ranal Balram Singh, never imagined he'd receive the land promised to him, certainly not in his lifetime.
No, I never, because it's been so long. And we say, well, that's as long, you know. We couldn't do anything, so we just had to wait. I worked in the factory for Cuba factory in Bishop Castle for 23 years. And I started as a labourer. And when I got a visa, I was a B-class mechanic.
Mrs. Persad-Bissessar urged the ex-Caroni workers to use the residential lands wisely, noting that it's not just parcels of land, but pathways of progress. Sonolala, TTT News.
Minister of Land and Legal Affairs Saddam Hosein said lands for just over 2,000 former Caroni workers remain outstanding, noting that government has already earmarked and identified sites for the next rollout of lands from exchange in Cuba.